Some big progress. We've got all of the windows in the back done now. We've just got that window to do and that window to do. But now the windows are in, I can finish insulating this panel here and this panel here. And then the only one I'll have left to do is that panel once I take the old tail lift power out. But luckily, my electric hookup point is big enough to cover that hole. So that is what's going to go there. So I can't insulate that one yet, but I'm going to get these two done. It should be the thermal lining, other than that one panel, done. And I cannot wait for it to be done. I found the easiest way to do this was to measure out the full size of the panel that I needed, cut that out of the thermal lining, and then measure out the size of the window out of the bit I'd already cut out, and then cut around that, and then that should leave a nice rectangular hole for the window. And I used the template that I already had for the window cutout itself. So that made marking it out a lot easier. And I just went around it with a Stanley knife, just cut it out and praying that it all fit nicely. And when you're cutting a thermal liner, you need to use a sharp blade, or otherwise it won't cut nicely. And because of the way it's folded up, I just rolled it up the other way to make sure it's straight. And then it's just a case of sticking it on. And I'm going to keep the cutout of thermal lining for the window, and then I'm going to wrap that in some fabric and use that as like a thermal blackout cover for when my windows are in. So then hopefully that'll provide a bit of privacy as well. And this is what the final product looked like on both sides. And if you like this sort of content, then give us a follow.